What's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there? Yes, I know I am early, but you guys know I gotta do what I gotta do when I can do it. So we got that man in the building. Yes, he has blessed my panel. We had a little bit of issues last time. We sewed it up. We got that needle and that thread, and we said we're gonna make it right this time, so that way you guys can come in, check him out, hear what he got to say. So I'm so intrigued and ready to hear what he got to say, y'all. What about y'all? So we're going to get at him. We're going to ask you some questions. I'm going to ask you some questions. We're going to go at it from there. But you guys know how I get down. I say my hellos first. What's up, Bubba? What's up, Dave James, Mr. On Demand, Miss Billy? How you be, Dave James? Kazim Alababi? If I beat that up, I know I did. I am so sorry. What's up, James, man? Bobby Digital in the building. What's up, Tim Wizard? Can you say boom? What's up, Jud? Jud in the building. What's up, Stanley Powell? Kazim, again, what's good with you? What's up, DVD King in the building? So, Kazim, I know I messed your last name up again. I apologize. What's up, Marcus Bell? So, what's up, Simi? Toonies, we got other YouTubers in the building supporting YouTubers. I appreciate you guys coming in on the early show. You guys will see me later on. You know, before I ask the man that's blessing me a question, you guys know how I get down to my sponsor, The Real, in the building. I need that. I need that. So we will get into asking the man of the hour, half an hour, 2 hours. It depends on him. We're gonna go at it from there. And if y'all don't know who on my panel, if you don't know who blessing my panel today, let's ask them. Mr. Lamonte Tyson, how you be, sir?
I'm good, man. What's good with you?
Oh, come on, man. I'm nothing but good. I'm nothing but good. When that man woke my eyes up, I'm good. So I am good. So for you guys,
hold up now. You know you need to take that cowboy stuff all the way down. Just pull it down.
Now, he gonna be the first one, y'all, to come in my chat. He got y'all going in the chat, the ones that say, Bo, take the cowboy stuff down. Now y'all actually got somebody that's telling me to take it down. But we're going to get into, y'all, the hat that he got on that he's not a supporter of. So, he just wearing it because his missus said, baby, I got you a hat, so he got it. So, he's a Miami fan. I'm going to give a little bit. I ain't going to beat his team up. I'm going to give him a little bit of love of his Dolphins, y'all. He's a Miami Dolphin fan. It's a good thing that we don't meet up with him, because if we meet up with him, I was going to talk to him about it. So next week, I got an issue. This week, I got an issue with some of y'all Eagles fans. We're going to see what's going to happen when we meet up with them. So what's up, Troop-a-Loop in the building. So Coach Tranny in the building as well. Lamont, since we talk about teams, you said that Miami's your team. How did it? I'm going to let y'all know, y'all, how he got up with the wrong hat on. Lamont, how did you end up with a Jets hat on?
My wife takes forever to get the right team together. So she just kept finding all these discount hats everywhere. And it took her 20 tries till she got the Miami Dolphins. And, you know, being a good husband, you do not say, honey, I'm not going to wear that hat. It ain't no need in getting wrist thrown in the doghouse for nothing. So I just take the hat and smile, put it in my YouTube background, you wear the hat. Simple as that.
And if you look, y'all, in the background, you see a gazillion and one hats in the back, so of sports teams. But I can say, as you being a good husband, good job. Because most men would be like, I ain't wearing that. I am not supporting no other team. So I commend you on that, Mr. Tyson. So that was pretty good. My other question, my big question, I'm gonna ask you: how long have you been doing YouTube? And what got you into doing YouTube and producing your own channel that you're doing?
I've been actively doing YouTube probably since 2015.
Okay.
What really got me into YouTube was the fact that I saw a hole for where a lot of minorities wasn't doing different things to help better themselves in terms of money and finance.
Okay.
And so some of my most original videos was fitness and money videos.
Okay.
And under the money videos came cord cutting, because that was an area people could make a whole lot of savings by just getting rid of cable, finding other avenues to get your content and saving that money. And that is what just took off on my channel more than anything else. So that's kind of what brought me into being a YouTuber. And once you see that success, once you start seeing those numbers run up, it makes you want to learn how to be a better YouTuber, how to do the SEO, how to market, how to collab. And that's kind of the route I went.
Okay. Okay. So within going that route, you going to the money side, y'all, the fitness side. Your fitness videos, when you was doing the fitness videos, was it a lot of work in doing the fitness videos? Did you have to change up your equipment? Did you start off good, or was that bad at first? Or how did that go when you first started off with the fitness videos?
I mean, I was using my cell phone, my Galaxy S5. And honestly, I used the Galaxy S5 for every video y'all have seen up until this year. I didn't buy a good camera until January of this year. So it was either the cell phone or it was my computer. And I didn't put out enough videos with the fitness to get traction. I might do 1 or 2 fitness videos a week.
Okay.
And that just wasn't enough. And when I finally figured out that you need to be doing more videos, I was already kind of doing the streaming videos. So I started doing 3 or 4 or 5 of them a week, and that just took off. And I would still sprinkle in some fitness here and there. And they did get some traction eventually. But I tapered off a little bit from it because a lot of people don't know, unless you got a team, you got to record, you got to edit, you got to upload, you got to SEO, you do all that by yourself. One video could turn into 2 hours.
That it can. So you guys that's trying to do something, or you trying to start your channel, he just gave you some information on, if you're trying to start, what entails in that. It's just not, oh, and I'm done. No, you're going to have to actually do videos. You got to do a workout video. You got to do a plan. You got to do all of that to actually get it up and running, because you're going to have the interest of people actually wanting to look at your video. I think so. My next question is that harder? Is it harder to get more views on fitness videos than it is the streaming videos and the cord cutting videos? Is it easier, or is it harder?
Probably, I would say it's probably harder, just because there's more people doing fitness videos. Now, of course, I would say between the two, the pool for fitness is a lot bigger than the pool for cord cutting, but you've got so many people doing fitness. You've got people that do regular fitness, bodybuilding fitness. You've got people that just talk about diet. It's just, it's very saturated. Right. And the videos that did the best for me was whenever I took my shirt off when I was like 10% body fat, and I used that thumbnail. Those videos were the ones that did the best. Or if I did a collab video with a hot female, those videos were the ones that did the best. And so I would say it's probably harder doing fitness than it would be to do cord cutting, because you do a little bit of videos yourself. Right. You can literally get in front of your computer, do a screen grab of anything you want to show people from the internet or wherever. With a fitness video, if you're going to actually be showing them how to train, you've got to set up your equipment, go to a gym, do the motion, come back and talk about it, break it down, then you got to upload it. So, but I mean, once you get it down pat, it becomes easy.
Okay.
Just hard in the beginning though, but once you can get the system together, it does become a little easier.
Is it so is it okay? Well, the fitness is, I know the fitness is more or less you got to get a plan and do it. But as far as getting content, is it harder to get content in streaming, or is it harder to get content or a workout when you're doing which one is harder? to get
in terms of creating content?
Right, as far as the researching, is it hard to research for something that people can cut the cord with, or is it easier to say, oh, okay, I like how to do 10 reps of this or 5 reps of that, or when you're doing that research, which one is easier as far as researching to which route you want to go? As far as, I mean, I know you do more cord cutting now, but when you was going through it, which one was a little bit easier?
Well, for me, fitness was easier just because I have a medical background, and I was fat my whole life until I finally got in shape. So you've got a whole lifetime of knowledge in my brain that I've used to help myself get in shape. So I can make videos for that all day. I literally had to do more research, me personally, on cord cutting, and then trying to figure out, you know, what's WWE and what's not. Because what I learned in cord cutting is, you know, people want to see underground streams. People generally in this field don't care about your Pluto TVs, your Hulu TV reviews. They want to see the stuff that's quote unquote underground. And if they don't get to see that, they're usually not going to watch your video. And so what I have learned is, even having said that, most of the things that quote unquote come from the underground, there's like 3 real working versions of it, and everybody remixes an app of those 3 working versions. So that was really more so the research you had to do in terms of cord cutting versus fitness. So me personally, fitness was always going to be easier than it was for cord cutting. And and to me, everybody that typically follows us now, they want more of the underground cord cutting than they want above ground cord cutting. So in terms of creating dynamic content ongoing, I would say it's getting tougher in cord cutting, especially with YouTube coming down on you, not wanting you to show stuff, with major cable corporations chasing different people saying, we don't want you to be allowing people to show you how to get cord cutting. It seems to me like, you know, if someone wanted to do fitness, you would be able to create more content because there's not something hovering over your head that you have to wonder, are they going to tell me in the future to quit making this content?
Okay. With you saying that, you made me think of something. When you're going through meeting people that's over certain devs or certain people that's over IPTV service, do you get when people come at you, do you get a lot of people that's fake or not real, or have you bumped into certain things? I remember when you did when the dude said he was over Gears TV and it was a target. So do you get people like that a lot that say they over something, or they just a reseller, but he was making like he's actually over? You thought that, do you get a lot of issues with that, with people saying, oh, this is mine and it's not actually theirs?
Once in a while, but not often. I did have the Gears dude who made it seem like he was at the hip of targeting 1080p, and he really wasn't. But I mean, I figured that out pretty quick. You know what I mean? Most of the opportunities I've been able to get have been legit opportunities. It's just that I know the value of my channel, and a lot of opportunities I turn down because they're not willing to pay for what it's worth. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, back up. Can you say it again? Most people what?
I know the value of my channel, and most people aren't willing to pay what the value of a video for me to do is worth. So I'll turn it down.
Okay. And I said that because most people don't know that, and me, I've never said it, but you guys in the chat, once you start your channel and your channel is up and running, you will have people come at you to say, hey, can you produce this video for me? Can you do this? Can you do that? In the beginning, you're trying to grow. It's nothing wrong with it. But after you get to a certain point, like he said, your channel now gets value. And with it getting value, then yeah, you have to start putting a price on if you're doing a video for somebody. And me, I can say I'm learning that now. And Lamont, I can say thank you for that, because you actually taught me that. And then I had 2 or 3 other people that are also came at me and told me, well, Bo, if they ask you to do certain things, it has to be a price on that. And I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, and also, if you want to know the value of your channel, there's a website you can go to called socialbluebook.com, and that'll give you the engagement rate of your channel. It'll give you the views of your channel, and it'll tell you when you're making proposals to other corporations or people that want to put videos with you, what you should charge them. It'll give you a range. It'll give you what's optimal. It'll give you what's high. It'll give you what's low. And that'll be a good resource for all up-and-coming YouTubers to use, so they'll know exactly what their video time is worth.
Okay. And he said social, you said it was called socialbluebook.com?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys don't got I shouldn't have to tell y'all, because y'all know when y'all come into my channel and I'm interviewing somebody, y'all know y'all better have a pencil and paper, because they be spitting out knowledge. So all you guys that's starting a YouTube page or already have a YouTube page, I'm gonna let Lamont tell y'all again the site you can go to see what your channel is worth. So Lamont, again, where do you go to as far as to try to figure out what your channel is worth, and what avenues that we should look at if we're going to charge somebody to do a video for them?
It's called socialbluebook.com. It gives you the value of all your social network, not just YouTube, but also your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram. It'll add them all together and tell you what you should charge people when they want to post on any of those platforms. Okay.
Okay. So that lets you know if anybody trying to advertise on your channel, or if they want you to post something on your channel, then yeah, again, I'm knowing you. I know in the beginning it's always hard to get up and trying to get it going. But once you get it going, and Lamont, for you guys that don't know, here's something a lot of you guys might not know, and then some of you guys might know. Lamont has his subscriber count is huge. Well, to me it is. Lamont, how many subscribers do you have at the current moment? Do you know?
95,755.
So with him there, he's almost at that mark. He's almost over that big mark where a lot of YouTubers are trying to get to. So for him to get there, it'll be good. So for the ones that are in the chat now, and for the ones that's coming to watch this afterwards, if you're not subscribed to Lamont, please go over there and show him some love and go subscribe to his channel. He has a lot of knowledge, guys. Again, also with the 55 that's in here right now, remember, I'm asking them questions, but if there's any questions that you guys want to ask him, write it in the chat. If I miss it, I'm quite sure he might see it and he might answer it as well. So Lamont, another question I want to ask you, when you actually, I'm gonna go back to you actually starting up your YouTube channel. When you started up, was it anybody that you saw and you said, I'm gonna either model myself after them, or was it something that you said, you know what, I see what they're doing, and I'm gonna see if I can keep watching them to motivate me as far as getting me a channel? Or who gave you the advice to say, hey, why don't you start a YouTube channel?
I had a homeboy who wanted me to do it, that he didn't want to do the channel himself. Okay. So he kind of, was my running buddy for a little while till he had a baby. Okay. And from there, my channel wasn't growing. So I was watching a lot of fitness YouTubers learning how to do a channel, how to get it. So back in the day, I was watching a cat named Chris Jones, and I was watching a cat named Jason Blaha. So I've got a lot of motivation from them. And then eventually, when I started getting into the streaming, and I also got trucking videos up too. I was a trucker at one point in time. So I got some videos up for that. And I'm still a respiratory therapist to this day as we speak. So I've got videos up about that too. And so when I got into the streaming, I started watching Solo Man. I started watching NEWTECH. I started watching Top Tutorials. And I started watching a cat named ASBYT. And I watched them and I saw what they was doing with their videos, how they was engaging their audiences, and just how often they was putting up content. And that's when I kind of learned, okay, this is the formula of how it works. And that's where it took off from that point. Okay, that's what's up. Also, I got people in the chat that, Lamont, can you type 1 in the chat for me? So once he type 1 in the chat, guys, that is his channel. That's his channel. So just type 1 in the chat. Are you able to or not? Hold on, give me just a second. Okay. Yep. He gonna type 1 in the chat for you guys. That will be his. That will be his actual channel. And if you guys want to sub to him, you can click the 3 lines. You guys already know to click the 3 lines. It'll take you over to his channel. In a minute, I don't know if Troop is good or not. Troop, are you good to come in, Troop, or no? You still out there, Troop? You good enough to come in, Troop, or not? Troop, if you have something on Lamont channel as well, if you're still there, Troop, can you put a link in there to get to his channel?
Trying to see if I can. Hold on. I was trying to see if I can see your channel. Hold on, Lamont.
Oh, you good? Good, bro.
Okay. Can you? Okay. All right, Choke. I'm gonna get you in here, Choke, real quick, so that way you can try to help with some of the with that. See if we can get like some of his information out there. That way people can go follow him, go to his channel and whatnot. So I want to make sure everybody got a chance to make sure they follow him. Oh no, you put it in the chat, Lamont, not the side chat, in the actual chat.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, in the chat. Okay, that's what I'm looking. I'm like, I don't see it, but I just look now and I see it in the side chat.
My bad.
No, that's okay. That's okay. You good. I wasn't specific. My bad. It's my bad.
No, everything ain't your bad.
Let me see. Let me make sure I'm not missing. What's up, Big Davis? I saw you came in a little bit earlier. What's up, Erica Murray? Look at Erica Murray on it. Okay, you guys. Erica just put in the chat. She just put in the chat, y'all, his channel. So with Erica putting that as his channel, Erica, I appreciate you for that. What's up, Dave Jones? Want to make sure I'm not taking the bathroom. What's good with you? I know you just came in here as well. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing nobody that just came in. Again, Erica, I appreciate you for that. Also, now, when you did the trucking, which is interesting, what kind of videos was you doing for the trucking?
Oh, everything. I would do videos about what trucking was like going through the class, what my trucking school was like. I did videos in the truck when I was on ice slipping in West Virginia. I did a truck when I went out for the first time on my own, and this redneck guy that called himself a super trucker motherfucker came to help save me. Man, it was crazy out there. So I had videos up about that. I had videos about the different companies to go to. Because at one point in time, I was thinking about buying my own truck. So, I had videos up about that too. And those videos got a whole lot of views too. They were funny. Because, I mean, trucking on the road when you're a minority, boy, it's funny. You see a whole lot of stuff out there.
You're going to have me go back and look and see if I can find the trucking videos just for that alone. I said you got some numbers in back of you. You got numbers in back of you. Did you run a marathon? Did you do with the numbers behind you? And I see the medals behind you too. I know Rojas does the thing. I know he does some things as well. So now, Lamont, I'm gonna ask you with the numbers behind you. I know you're a fitness buff. So what was you doing with the? What was you actually? What was you in? Was you running? Was it a triathlon? What was you in?
Man, I done it all. I just did a half marathon last week. I do natural bodybuilding. My wife does natural bodybuilding. Okay. And we've done CrossFit. We do a little bit of it all. And the reason I say we do a little bit of it all is because we've decided not to take steroids. So we've not gone that route. But we also have what we like to call the winter warm coat season, where we gain some weight because we like to fucking eat. And it's no line to it, bro. I mean, we got thick genes in our family, so we like to get a little chubby in the wintertime because we know how to get it off. So we have these competitions all throughout the year to keep us in shape until it's like November, where we get a little fat. But really what we're doing is quote unquote, we're bulking. So we put ourselves in a calorie surplus during the wintertime, and we just lift as heavy as we can lift to try to get our muscles a little bigger. But at the end of the day, we love to eat, bro. My wife from Detroit, so you know they love to eat in Detroit.
Oh yeah. They'll always eating, y'all. So y'all know, I'm knowing they'll love to eat. Every time we turn around in the chat, out the chat, talking to them, they'll love to eat. So I'm knowing if we talking about somebody from Detroit that love to eat, the first person I get from Detroit that's not eating, I'm like, what the crap? You ain't eating? It's a couple people. My cousin that's in Detroit. All she do is be eating. So they do like the. Your first question is in the chat, Lamont. So Tim, DJ Smooth said, ask Lamont, what is the best investment app to use?
That's a good question. It depends on what investment is he talking about. Is he talking about real estate? Is he talking about stocks and bonds? Is he talking about cryptocurrency? Which investment is he talking about?
Tim, what kind of investments you talking about? Or you talking about in general? Tim, let us know. Let us know, Tim, what investment is you talking about? So, and remember, guys, you guys know I don't like you guys to have. He said stocks.
Oh, definitely. If he wants stocks, tell him to grab Robinhood. It's absolutely free. The only thing that you can't invest in with Robinhood is penny stocks, but all the other major name stocks that are on the New York Stock Exchange, the S&P, you can do all that on Robinhood, and it's absolutely free.
Okay.
And you can invest in cryptos on Robinhood.
You said crypto?
Yeah, you can do cryptocurrency. You can do all your major good stock bonds up there. You just can't do ETFs, and you can't do penny stocks, but Robinhood is the best thing going. There's a link in my video description. Go grab it.
Okay. That right there, Robinhood is great. Oh, okay. Simi said, which is another YouTuber. Simi said Robinhood is great. So you have somebody to back that up. Tim Wizard also said, Bo, ask Lamont, is he still getting feedback on his Go Vote video?
Oh man, I'm getting feedback. At first, it was bad feedback. It was a lot of racism on that video. But then after that, it turned around. The likes outnumbered the dislikes. And you had one guy whose avatar was get rid of Islam.
Oh, wow.
He had the nerve to get up there and say some crazy stuff. But since that point, the video has pretty much stopped. It didn't really do that well. And like I said, when you do the type of platform I'm doing on my channel and you take risks, you're going to get some videos that ain't going to do that well. But I mean, I'm equipped for it and I'm fine with it. But voting is just something that people just needed to do, considering the climate that's going on in America right now. And it was important for me to get that video out.
Is it do you take time on risky videos or no? Do you just say, you know what, I like that, I'm gonna do it? Or do you say, is it gonna mess up my channel? I'm gonna get a lot of dislikes? Or are you the type of person to say, I want the truth out there, or I want to put what I believe out there? Or how do you go about risky videos?
If I just believe in it, I'm putting it out there.
Okay.
That's it. Like, right. And I already know that stuff that I don't do on a regular, I already know in my mind is not going to get a lot of views, you know, and that's just kind of the mindset I go with it. But, you know, like I said, my channel is about life gains. Life gains don't just happen in one area. If you want to be a well-rounded person, you got to be an all-star in more than one area of your life. That's it.
I'm laughing because that was my next question. Because I know you, I like how you come in and say, come talk to the big sexy and all this and that. And you the most, I mean, so when you come to life games, you came up with life games. Can you elaborate a little bit more into what made you come up with that? And I get that it's well, you basically actually answered it, but that was my question. As far as my next question was, when you came up with life games, what made you come up not only with it, but did you get help with it, or was it your own? That was your own name that it hit you and said, "I want to put that also or in my channel."
No, that was all me, man. A lot of people were saying I should do a platform just strictly on fitness and money, because those are the two biggest areas people seem like they're having deficits in. And even on YouTube, people are always trying to figure out how to get some abs. And people are always trying to figure out how they can make money. I mean, those are just but the thing that is hard for people to do is find a way to merge the two, because people either usually get really, really rich and look fat as hell, or people are, you know, working their finger to the bone and working out and don't have a lot of money. So I wanted to come up with a way that could make it a little easier for people to get closer to the middle, because you don't want to be rich and old and can't get around, you in bad health, you decrepit, so you got all this money and you can't enjoy it, nor do you want to get to be old and broke, you know, and you can't enjoy anything because you're too busy worried about working at Walmart, McDonald's, and then on top of that, you're unhealthy. So I wanted to find a way to just merge everything slowly but surely, and it's been growing slowly but surely. I mean, I'm fine with it as long as we keep growing. Ain't no stopping us.
Right. And that's the biggest thing. When you're doing something, you want to be able to continue to grow subscribers and educate people as you grow. So I do like that you're doing it on your channel. You educating in different realms of it. Like you said, the education part, the money part, the fitness part. So like you said, and the streaming goes along with it. So I do like that. Poor Jeff Sessions got fired today. Oh, okay. Jeff Sessions got fired today.
Oh yeah. They're gonna be getting out of here like flies, bro.
Oh yeah, because the Democrats are finna start coming in. So yeah, Trump canned him, seeing it coming. Yeah, it's and that's the part that's gonna make it like that. I'm gonna have what I'm gonna do first. This is what I'm gonna do first. So hold on to that question, DVD. What I'm gonna do first is this, Lamont. Is it cool for me to get some of the YouTubers on here that has actual YouTube channels to get in here to ask you some questions?
Get them in here. Get them in here.
Okay, so DVD, send me taking the bathroom. I'm gonna put the link. Or actually, true. You got access to DVD? You got access to taking the bathroom? What about to send me?
Nope.
You ain't got access to none of them? Nope. Hold on. This is what I'm gonna do. I was gonna have Troop do it, but instead of me doing it, this is what I'm gonna do. DVD, you should be at home. I'm gonna put that link in the chat. So we put the link in the chat. DVD, send me tunings, tech in the bathroom. Judd, really? All right, I sent it to you on your phone. All right, D, I sent it to your on demand. I put the link in there on demand. Is all y'all who on their phone so I can know what I gotta do? I can't go in. I'm watching you at work. Okay.
If they're on the phone, all they gotta do is copy the link and put it on their browser.
On their browser. On demand. I put the link in the chat on demand. So I wanted to give YouTubers a smack at asking them questions first before I really went in on with the chat. It says, "Hey, I'm trying to lose more weight." Okay, this is for you. This is for you, Lamont. It says, "Hey, I'm trying to lose more weight. Was 600 at 315. What is the best power meal, no carbs for someone?"
I guess I'm gonna try to understand the question.
Yeah, I was trying to. I read it again. You want me to read it again?
Yeah, read it again.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I was trying to understand it too. He says, "Hey, I'm trying to lose more weight."
Okay.
I guess he was saying he was 60. I guess he was saying he was 600 pounds.
Okay.
But now he's saying he's 315 now. He says, "So what is the best power meal, no carbs for someone?"
For him, definitely, eggs. You can never go wrong with eggs and egg whites. And I typically stick to lean turkey because I hate chicken breast. But, for him, I don't know what his next goals are. What is he trying to get? But if he wants a good meal that's going to be low carbs, always stick to eggs, egg whites, lean proteins, and if that's possible, eat instead of drinking a protein shake whenever he can possibly do that. Because when you do the protein shake, because that's already in liquid form, you digest that so quickly, you'll be hungry like in 2 hours. So I'm always telling people, if you can eat the meal, add some good veggies to it, and then keep on stepping, and that's your low carb meal right there.
Okay. So DVD, since you blessed my panel first, D, what question do you have for Mr. Lamonte Tyson?
What's poppin', bro? How you been, man?
What's good, the king?
What's poppin' with it, man? What's poppin' with it? If y'all don't know, me and Lamont go back. We go back like 4 flaps. Hey, we go back like 4 flaps on the Cadillac. Hey, it's a question I think everybody want to know, but I'm not sure if everybody want to know, man. How did you start the little streaming or beaming? What made you get into doing those type of videos?
Because people was complaining to me about what's a good movie or what's a good TV show to watch. And when you're in the streaming world, you go through TV like you go through dollar bills at the strip club. And so I just had a good memory and recollection of what was good and what wasn't. And so I just figured out a way to make it entertaining. And I figured out a way to show clips of those TV shows or movies without getting in trouble with YouTube, and give some background on story or movie to help people make a more informed decision about what they want to watch. Because when you sit down with this type of technology, sometimes it acts a little funny. Sometimes you got your food hot and prepared. You're ready to sit down and eat, and it won't log in. You can't find a good stream, whatever. And you don't want to be sitting there spending more time clicking through trying to find something good. You want to know what you can watch, get to it, and get there quick. So that was the motivation to get that going.
Okay. That you is it a certain time that you do it, or you just doing? Is it a certain time?
I drop them every Saturday. Every Saturday.
Okay, so if you guys are looking for that, check it out every Saturday. Shrink and Sharon, before I get to you on demand, Shrink and Sharon says, question for Lamont: are you and Review Dork still doing a workout collab video?
Man, I don't know. I don't know if that guy got mad because I did a video with Touch Tone or not. I reached out to him when I was in Florida and Miami to see if he wanted to do a workout video, because I thought it'd be fun, and he just hasn't reached back to me yet. So I don't know. I mean, if he wants to do one in the future, I'm gonna be going on tour with a couple of fitness YouTubers next year anyway. So, and I'll be back in Florida. So I'm still game for it if he want to get in there and he can see my cuts for the sluts. Maybe he's scared of my cuts for the sluts.
Whoa. You said cuts for who?
Cuts for the sluts.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought I heard. I'm like, am I tripping? Did I hear him say slut?
Hey, that's Lamont. Hey, wait, Lamont, I got another question for you, man, because I know you into fitness, and we follow the same fitness people here and there. What's your take on Cali Muscle, man?
Cali Muscle was good for the sport. He brought a little something different, just simply because, he brought a little bit more respect to the guys in prison, getting out of prison, showing that they could do something productive once you get out of prison and turn it into a brand. And he's taken fitness, and he took a channel that was based on fitness, and now he's doing gaming, and he's doing all these other things. He did commercial deals. So I would say he's great motivation for someone who's like coming out of jail. They don't know what they want to do. They know the system is stacked against them, and they want to see a way to better themselves. You follow what Cali Muscle did. Get yourself in shape. Get you a social media following, and you can do well.
Oh, I also too. You know what, Tech? You is also, if you don't know, Lamont, Tech in the Bathroom also is somebody you probably can collab with as far as doing a fitness video with. He actually has a lot of videos that he put out. I don't know if he don't really put them on his channel, but he do put them out of him working out as well. So he would be somebody that would be nice to collab with as well, Lamont. So as far as working out,
I'm be doing fitness tours starting. I think I'm gonna start doing them in March next year. So anybody that want to get on the schedule, we're gonna make it happen.
Okay, and I like that attitude as far as collabing and getting with other YouTubers. On demand, I haven't forgot about you. On demand, I do want to say thank you for blessing my panel. I'm loving the new icon. I almost kicked you out because I'm like, I don't know who that is. I had to look again and see who it was. But on demand.
Yeah, I took my computer business's logo and I made me a new YouTube icon. So Lamont, first of all, I want to thank you for your knowledge, man. That's some good information you gave all of us. That's just absolutely terrific stuff. My second question is, at your size, are you planning, do you have future plans, or are you planning to split your YouTube channel off and try to genreize it into a couple of different channels?
Well, I've got another channel right now, and I've already kind of thought about doing that. So you are going in the direction I'm thinking about going. So I've got a channel that I split off that is just specifically for money and finance, specifically. And I'm thinking about splitting off the channel I'm currently doing and just making it nothing but about streaming, movies, that type of thing. And next year, as I'm doing all these competitions, I might be splintering into a fitness channel as well. So yeah, that is something that's entertaining. And once I hit 100,000, is probably when I'm going to actually do more work about getting those channels splitting up.
Okay. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. That does. I like that. Also, Next Level Tech, which is another YouTuber. He said, "Is you coming to Canada? Do you ever go to Canada?"
Hey, if I have to go to another country, I might be moving to Canada. Hell, they got something I want to spend some money in investment in. They just legalized marijuana across the whole country. I see a boom, an economic boom, and I might be coming up there trying to learn how I can get some investments in Canada. I love the Canada babes.
That's what's up. So I believe Next Level Tech might work out as well. I'm not 100% sure. I think he works out as well. I know he has a dog. I know he has a dog in that he works with dogs. So I do know that, but I haven't really heard him talk about working out. He might. So I might need to get Tech in the bathroom. They're trying to get me to get my workout back on. So, and then Lamont, me seeing your channel a lot. I can't say both of you guys do give me that motivation to try to get back in there. My butt is getting lazy. I got to get out that laziness and get my butt to actually working out myself. Yeah, I mean, but my thing is, I know once I start, I know I'm in it. It's just I just got to get motivated to actually start. So once I get there, I know I'm in. Let me make sure I'm not missing nobody else's questions or nobody other. Pass scroll up link there.
They want to hear that intro, Bo. They want to hear the
that's
intro.
That's what I was going to have them do it, but I was going to make sure before I actually do it, I want to make sure I didn't miss another question. Shrink and Sharon, I'm going to have them do it after this question. Shrink and Sharon, have another question. She says, I know your wife is a doctor. Will she do some cooking videos as well?
She's got a channel. And she's entertaining doing the cooking videos, but her schedule is so busy. And I've been trying to get her a little bit more motivated to do more of the cooking because that's part of what she has to do in her position. But tell Miss Shrink and Sharon, we love her. We keep up with what she says. We listen to her, and we have that in mind.
Okay, so that lets you know, y'all. We know certain end users that does follow us on a norm, or when we doing stuff, we do notice who comments, who say stuff, who asks stuff. So Lamont, that right there is fire for you to know that she is on your channel, that you do recognize her when she's on your channel. So that, and Shrink and Sharon, she makes it, I don't want to say she makes herself be known, but she actually put herself in there to say, you know what, I'm going to ask the questions that I want to ask, so that way I can get my answers to them. And Shrink and Sharon, I do say I love it that you are that way. Tim DJ Smooth says, Lamont, what are the top 5 cannabis stocks to invest in?
Tell him I don't have a legitimate answer for him because all the companies I have seen have been very shaky. Very, 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 very shaky. The best companies I've seen that he should invest any money into would be the companies that actually provide the lamps for indoor growing. And I would have to go to my notes, which I don't have in front of me, to get back to him. But if he'll come to my channel and leave me a message, I will leave him the notes of the companies that actually make the light bulbs and remove the waste. Those companies have been stable for years. And now that they're stepping up and providing the light bulbs and removing the waste for cannabis, their stock has been growing over the last 3 years and hasn't stopped yet.
Okay. Now, before I ask you the next question, Lamont, can we get that famous intro from you, sir? Can we get it?
Well, which one? There's so many of them. I do about 5.
Exactly. So which one y'all want? Bobby says you're the first one to ask. Bobby, which one you want? Wow, which one you was gonna say, D?
No, I know they want the sexy as hell, all loving, all power. They want that.
Oh man, you know what? I thought the people didn't like that no more. Too many Anglo-Saxons got up there and said, "Quit doing it." So I stopped doing it. But y'all know what it is. It's the all-knowing, all loving, all feeling, all seeing, all powerful, just damn sexy as hell host of the Life Gains channel. It's your boy Lamonte Tyson, and I'm in the building with this guy who is a Cowboy fan.
All day, baby. All day long, all day strong. Nothing but. So also I'm going to get him see. We love that intro. Oh, see, look, Sharon, everybody, it's a lot of people that actually like that intro. I love it when you did it and you had some glasses on. You had me dying laughing. You was like, with my sexy glasses. I said, no, he did not go there. But
Oh
I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
that
He
was
got to
what's
put
up.
on his sexy
Yeah.
glasses. Yeah.
I thought that was cool when he did that one. So, like I said, for you guys that has not followed Lamont, when you guys go to his channel, you guys he is entertaining on his channel, as well as he's feeding you with that knowledge. And you gotta have something that's going to catch the people's attention. Okay, G Torres. Anybody on the panel? G Torres. He didn't hit me twice with the same question. Thomas C. I'm gonna ask you a question next. G Torres says, "Bo, what's up with the mouse toggle for the new Amazon Fire Stick 4K?" G Torres, I can ask Dale. I don't know if anybody on the panel know about it yet, but I haven't got the mouse toggle yet for the new Fire Stick 4K. Have any of you guys got it yet? Used it?
I tried it and it's not working.
So it's not working for you?
No, I've tried it. I went in there and I turned off A to B bugging, turned it back on, done all that, and I still haven't been able to get it to work yet.
Okay. It might be a trick to it. I'm actually waiting, G Torres, for my 4K to come. I haven't got it yet. So I get a little bit of when I hear everybody else. I'm playing with it. Dale teasing me is good. Real teasing me is good. So I mean, I have to wait sometime when they beat me. So
I'm waiting for Black Friday.
and then some people be waiting for the big sales. Thomas C. Question for you, Lamont, is how can a person in a wheelchair lose weight in their stomach area?
Oh man, well that question is actually fairly easy because you can lose weight without training just by simply going low enough in carbs on your diet and low enough in calories on your diet. Now for him, the best workouts he's going to be able to do is going to be a whole lot of ergonomic stuff, upper body stuff. And what he can do is just be very, very strict about his diet. He's going to have the low carb and low calorie and be as active as he possibly can be, even though he's in a wheelchair. And that's going to be his method to weight loss.
Right. Silverback keeps saying keto diet. Keto diet.
Keto diet would be decent for him. I'm real big on, if you're an active person, I don't support keto unless it's a short-term window. Because so many people, when you go that low on carbs, talking, you're only doing like 40 carbs or less a day on keto. If you're someone who's very active, that is going to eventually ruin your productivity and your output. But for someone who might not be as active in a wheelchair, keto might be a good solution for him, especially short-term.
Right. I don't know if Real's in the chat. LJ, is Real in the chat? Is Real in the chat? I can hit her up. Or LJ, do you got? I can send her. I can ask her right now. Hold on. I'm gonna ask her right now for her filing. And then also, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all about something that I don't have. So I wouldn't say, "Oh, G Torres, do this and that." You guys know I don't get down that way. If I don't have it, I just don't have it yet. Once I get it and I play with it, then I can give y'all answers on it. But I don't want to say, "Oh, do this and do that," and y'all be like, "Well, Bo said," and I'm come on, man. Real. Let me ask you real quick. On demand or DVD? Do y'all have a question for Lamont? While I'm asking Real for her store number, or LJ, you got Real's FILELINK store number?
Lamont, you ready for the next? You ready for the next Avengers movie?
I was born ready, man. I thought about doing a video on it. There's so much stuff they keep dropping out about it, and so much information they keep leaking about it. What the Hulk gonna do? What Captain Marvel gonna do? People that's gonna be introduced. Who's gonna be the next phase? They're talking about Annihilation might be introduced as the next phase. A villain they might drop in. Galactus. So yeah, I'm ready. How about you?
Yeah, man, I'm ready. If y'all don't know, man, Lamonte Tyson is the biggest Marvel fan around that I know, that I've seen. And I've seen a lot of Marvel fans. I done seen them from all across the globe, but trust and believe that this guy right here is a very big Marvel fan. I remember the video that he did with his wife when they collaborated when Black Panther came out. And and he said that she didn't even know she was going to go see a superhero movie. And you know, that, well, I tell you, man, this guy is full of tricks on his YouTube channel. He's full of tricks, and he's very informative. And when I say he's a very well-rounded YouTuber, yes, he's a very well-rounded YouTuber, very well-rounded. So,
man, I appreciate that. I try. Everybody don't get the vision, but I'm glad some of y'all can see through my muddy glasses.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but I'm ready for it, man. Like I said, I'm definitely ready for it. I'm trying to see on what Disney is really gonna do, because they're saying the reason why they canceled Luke Cage and Iron Fist is because they're gonna move them to the Disney thing. But then they said that they're gonna bring in an actual Luke Cage movie with the same actors. So
right, I saw that.
Yeah, they said that they were gonna actually do an actual Luke Cage movie with the same dude that played Luke Cage and all that. Because you gotta understand that the small screen actors never do big screen stuff, which I kind of think that they should have did big screen stuff. Same thing with Batman versus Superman. I think they should have got the Flash that they have on TV, other than that other Flash and all that. I think they should have transitioned the small screen actors to the big screen, because they already know the part. You see what I'm saying? They already know the part so well.
I agree, but the reason why a lot of them don't do that is because you've got a studio that runs the movie, and then you've got the networks that run the TV shows. And sometimes there's extra licensing fees and crap that they try to make you pay to have their contracted actors come and do something on TV, or the contracted actor for the TV series come and do something on the movie. And I know that was one thing that prevented the Flash from going and getting into the DC movie, which I agree with you. They should have had him in the movie instead of the other guy. And I'm not knocking the other guy, because I liked him too. But the Flash on TV already had a good following. Yeah,
they all have good followings. Like right now, if you really look at it, I think the way that they're, honestly, if they would have did Gotham the way they did Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, and all that, Gotham was good. Don't get me wrong. Gotham was, a very good origin story of everybody. But if they would just switch it over and do what they did with them other shows, I think Gotham would have really been great as it is now.
Flash the Flash TV series, I like that one as well, though. The regular TV series Flash.
Yeah, that's a good TV show. But if y'all haven't watched Titans is really good. It's grim, it's gruesome. They don't hold no punches on that show. And that's basically the Titans that y'all would know from the cartoon is just that they're teens. It's a real life show, and they go hard on that show. I would definitely recommend y'all watch that one.
Oh yeah, Titans is good. Titans is like Gotham, like on how Gotham was so gritty. I think Gotham, they wouldn't have been able to just because they was on Fox. I think they had to hold back on a lot of stuff. But if they wasn't on Fox, and if they was on the same channel, whatever channel Titans come on, I think Gotham could have got gritty like that too.
Right, I agree. Yep.
It just came out, or how long has it been out?
For a couple of weeks. It's on episode 5 now.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I knew it had to be kind of new. I'm like, I don't think I've seen it like it's old.
Well, yeah. Basically, it tells the story of Robin. It tells the story of Robin and the rest of the Titans. But the story of Robin on this one is that he doesn't like Batman. Period. Like he and he's like a killer. Like he kills. Like he don't just beat him up. He's like an assassin, basically, and he's a cop on top of that.
Well, man, hold on. I gotta address something real quick. Anthony Phillips, I did say what people was drawing numbers for yesterday. Bobby was in the chat. He came on the panel. He asked me, can he give out 48 hours of his free IPTV service? I said that. If you go back and watch the video, I also said get with Bobby, and Bobby will give you the information. Bobby put his email in the chat. So if you hadn't got with Bobby yet, you need to get with Bobby Digital, which Bobby Digital is also in the chat right now. So if you want to get with him, Anthony, he is in the chat now to actually get your 48 hours. So sorry about that, guys. I wanted to make sure I did address that instead of me typing all that in the chat. Okay. All right. Now I want to make sure he knew. He said I didn't say what he won. I said in the beginning what everybody won, and toward the end. What is Lamont's email address? Lamont, you got access? Anybody got access? Or Lamont, you got access to your? Hold on. Or actually say something real quick, Lamont. I'm gonna make you a mod, or put one, or say hi or something. I'm gonna make you a mod real quick, and that way you can type your information as far as. You put it in the side chat. I need to put it in the actual chat. Can you see the chat, Lamar, or not? Can you see the group chat, the big chat, the main chat?
I'm under the tab that says group chat. Let me try it again.
You in the group chat is the side chat that we're in. So you're not in the major chat.
You gotta go to YouTube chat.
Yeah, you gotta go into the YouTube chat. It's the YouTube chat. So you haven't been seeing the YouTube chat then this whole time.
No, I haven't been seeing that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the YouTube chat is where I want you to put your information at for people to go in and I mean, even though Troop and them already did it, Troop and Erica information.
Erica be on it, man.
Yeah, Erica own it. Look, Erica own it. That's why I just made her a mod. Erica, you boy. See, Erica, you ain't nothing but a true cowboy fan. Erica got your email in there. It's get at lifegames at gmail.com, y'all.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna have to send her a free gift. Good God Almighty.
Yeah, Erica own it. So she didn't put your channel out there as well. So Erica, I appreciate it. Troop, I appreciate it. I
don't mean to take up all the questions. I got one more question for Lamont, man. Lamont, man, what do you see yourself in the next 5 years, man? And wait, hold on, it's a two-part question. And if anybody that's watching this video or this live show from you know, that's being recorded, what do you have to tell the young people out there that's trying to start up their YouTube channel? You know, what advice would you give them?
You're gonna have to be persistent when no one is watching your videos, and there's gonna be days where you put your heart and soul into videos, ain't nobody gonna watch them. You've got to really, really concentrate on getting your link and a teaser to your link in the right places so that people can watch them, and being consistent and working at that craft 3 to 5 times a week. One of the best ways to get found on YouTube or to get the traction going on YouTube is putting out videos anywhere from 3 to almost every day a week, and be consistent about it. Find different places you can put them where people can click on it and work to watch them, and just stay consistent and give yourself a year time frame. Consistency, and keep doing it. That's what I would tell people.
All right. And what about where you see yourself in the next 3 years?
Before you ask me the next question, I want to add on to what he just said. What he just said is true, and the reason why I say that, because when he do post something, guys, I'm in a lot of stuff that he's in. I'm in a lot of groups that he's in, and when he posts, he'll have 4 to 5, 6. He had like 7, 8 posts where he done put his link in different groups in Facebook and wherever else he's in. It'll show what video he just put it in. So I don't get one notification from him. I get like 4 or 5 notifications from him that's showing me that he's putting his video in different platforms for people to see it. Whether they like it or don't like it, or whether they hit it, you have to be consistent each time you're putting that video out. So for all you ones that's trying to start and it becomes slow, or you're not getting the numbers, just keep fighting, y'all. As Lamont said, stay consistent and keep fighting and keep putting out there. Eventually, your numbers will start to grow.
And go through the YouTube training courses. They really teach you a lot. The in-screen annotations and adding your cards, keeping people going back to your videos. That's important to get views.
Go ahead, D. Go ahead, D. DVD.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, Lamont? Like, where do you actually see yourself in like the next 5 years, man?
Well, you know, every year, me and my wife, we do a video on what our goals are for each year. And so this past year, our goal was to sell the commercial property we bought and flipped, and then go back and buy a couple of duplexes. Well, we done that. So that ultimate goal was set because in 5 years from now, we're looking to own about 20 real estate properties, have my wife 2 steps closer from retiring, and just be in position to have a couple of kids and to have a couple of properties under my belt and probably have 2 successful YouTube channels going at the same time. That's where I would like to be in about 5 years.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, Jug is also in the building. Jug, I want to give you a chance, and then Dave James. I've not forgot about you. Jug, is there anything you want to ask Lamont? Any questions that hit your brain that you said, let me ask Mr. Lamont a question?
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you loud and somebody else is clear.
Somebody else is clear. Yeah. No, unfortunately, because me being at work and jumping in and out, I did not know and knew nothing of Lamonte at all. I never heard of him. Sorry, I never heard of him. Never saw any videos. Never nothing at all. Period. But also, again, remember, I'm the new guy, so now I'm blessed to be on panels when I come on. I learn about him, and now I'll be subscribing to him and following him because he's got a lot of interest like me. You know, I am the juggernaut for a reason. I am 360 pounds of man sitting here for a reason because I love banging them plates. I tell you that much.
Right.
So I'll definitely be subscribing and watching and learning because that's what I strive to do. So I guess it's just a meet and greet, sir.
Man, and I love, that's the reason why I love what I do, guys. For Jug to grow and me see Jug grow the way he grew, he's been growing. I'm loving it. But I love his honesty. I love how us as YouTubers can get on and actually meet another YouTuber and then find ways to collab, network, all of that. When I did talk to Lamont the first time, and we talked a little bit about I did like how he wants to go to different places to meet other YouTubers to collab with them. Even if it's an hour or less, whatever, he still wants to be able to go out and meet other YouTubers. And most YouTubers, you don't hear that from him. For him to say it, I thought that was huge. So Lamont, the first time, I'm telling you, I thought that was huge when you said that to me.
I'm gonna be in Las Vegas in December 20th. I done told you.
And I said, when you come, we can either go live, we can do whatever you want to do when you come. And everybody that come to Vegas, I told everybody, any YouTuber that come to Vegas, let me know. I'll holler at you. Only one have came out here that I did meet so far is DVD. I do have a couple that's coming out, and when they come, then I go at it from there. But until then, hey, come on, man. I ain't scared of none of y'all. I want to meet and talk to last one of y'all. So damn what. Man. So also Dave James, I told him I wasn't gonna forget his question. Dave's question says, Lamont, what's your opinion on DDP yoga? He just curious, he said.
I've got a client that I trained that did DDP yoga. He lost about 20 pounds doing DDP yoga. And I think, you know, if that's something that got him off the couch, it's good. But ultimately, you're going to have to add weightlifting to your regimen. There's just no getting around weightlifting. People like to eat around the cookie, I call it. You want to do yoga, you want to stretch, and I'm for all that. But ultimately, at some point in time, you're going to have to change intensity. And the only way to get maximum intensity is you're going to have to hit the weights. So I'm saying that if it got him off the couch, that's great. And if he's using it and it's working, it's great. But if the inevitable plateau comes, he's going to have to start pushing some weight.
They said they want to see y'all pipes, Jug and Lamont. They want to see, I guess, y'all flex. I guess they want to try to see y'all good.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I told you I'm working on them cuts for the sluts now. I'm playing about that.
Jug, we can't hear you, Jug. I can't hear you, Jug. And I know he's talking. Oh, man. Guys, okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
It's a stupid switch on. Yeah, anybody who asks somebody who lifts weights to flex, just, okay, let me turn off the camera and I'll use my bands. I gotta, you know, because you never want to fall short. That's like stripping it down in the bedroom for the first time and like, ta-da. And it's like, no, you got to put them up and just like, I'm feeling small today.
So that's what's up. Both of them said they ain't giving y'all nothing. It should have been a woman that asked. Y'all should have had a woman ask. If it was a woman, they might have showed y'all a half a good.
Well, I would have. I would have been like, sure, baby. Try to put my LJ voice on. Give you some real talk about some real arms.
LJ, see what you just started, LJ?
Yeah, man. Let us see some leg sweeps too.
Okay. So again, y'all know if you're trying to get your workout on, I got to make sure y'all go to the right spot. I'm loving the healthy questions that they asked, and I'm loving the workout questions. So I am loving that. I love the questions that DVD asks as far as where you look and see yourself at in 5 years. All of us got to have a plan, guys. You got to have a plan. For Lamonte to be able to answer as quick as he answered, that lets me know that he has a plan and what he wants. So that's what's up, Lamonte, that you actually said, you know what, this is what I want. This is how I want to do it. And hopefully me and my missus reach that goal. If you notice, y'all, he didn't say it, he was by himself in it. He said me and my missus. So that lets you know that they won, not two. So Lamonte, trust me, I'm listening. I appreciate it. I appreciate that you include your wife in the things that you're doing. And it's just not all about you. You like, nah, this is between me. This is me and my baby in this. We trying to reach the goals. That's what's up.
Gotta believe it. Couldn't do this by myself. That's the only thing I can.
With men that are married that say that about their women, I love it. Love it. Lamonte, do you have a FILELINK store?
What's that?
Do you have a FILELINK store? They asked you, do you have a FILELINK store?
I don't.
No FILELINK store. Nope, he does not have one. Lamonte, I just want to tell you, thanks, man, for helping me on that video for Robin Hood. This is, I made a lot of money on that. That's from Andre Williams.
That's what's up. You know, I've done a couple of those Robin Hood videos. A lot of people don't know that NVIDIA Shield is not just a tech company. They also do micro engineering and all this other stuff. And they are trying to capitalize on a specific marketplace. And I told people to go buy some Shield. And if they bought that Shield, that stock went up 21% since the time I did that Robin Hood app video.
Okay. Okay.
So it's people that have stock in NVIDIA Shield, right?
You better believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's something for all you guys out there. Now, you guys got a Shield. You might want to go invest inside NVIDIA and go buy you some stock in with NVIDIA. You know.
Yeah, because NVIDIA is also doing semiconductors, and there's only two companies that are paving the way to do semiconductors going forward. And NVIDIA basically outbid the other company out of China. And I saw that before they even made it happen. And I was just like, this is a good stock to buy. So I might even bring back the weekly stock update just to keep people updated on what they can get on that app. The app is free. Might as well get it.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It is. Robinhood, it is free. It is free. So if you guys haven't heard of it and you want to learn something about it, you can actually download the app. And before you actually go ham, then yeah, go to Lamonte's channel and look at some of his videos on it so you guys can look at and have an idea of what to try to invest in, what to stay away from, what to leave alone. You know, in the stock area, it's always up and down, but you'll know at times which ones to invest in. We're past my mark, so it must be good. So I want to make sure before I do this, before I end majority of my shows, I always want to make sure if you are a YouTuber, and I say if you are a YouTuber, can you guys press 1 in the chat? That way, people that's in here, people that's coming will see that you're a YouTuber and they can come get some of that knowledge that you guys have. So you guys press 1 in the chat. That way people will know that they can come to your channel to come follow you. So while I'm doing that, I'm gonna let the guys on the panel, I will let Lamonte go last, of course, because he's the man of the hour. I will let him go last. But I'm gonna ask everybody that's in here, that's in the chat. I got what? I mean, on the panel, I got 4. So DVD, I'm gonna start with you. DVD, is it anything you want to say to the good people before I let them go? Is it anything that you want to say to them? Is it anything you want to ask them on? Is it anything that you want to tell them about your channel? Any of that before I let the good people go?
Man, you know, like I said, me and Lamont go back. You know, it was a pleasure talking to you again today. You know, I holler at you every other day or something like that. So, but no, man, make sure you guys go check out Get the Strap. Like I said, I just released the Fire Stick version, which I got to send over to you, Lamont. Because I got a Fire Stick version now where you don't need the mouse toggle or the Google Play services on that. So that right there, it is, like I tell people, it is a one-time fee of $5. You can use it as many times as you want, but the key part about this is, guys, just remember this, the key part about this is you don't have to get the Fire Stick version. You don't. You can still use the other Get the Strap on the Fire Stick. You'll just need Google Play services and mouse toggle. The Fire Stick version makes it easier, so you don't need it at all. You don't need the Google Play services or the mouse toggle whatsoever. We just, like I said, we just released that yesterday. I will be doing a live show, not tonight, because Bo goes back on tonight, tomorrow. I'll be doing a live show tomorrow with people that already have it. And then, you know, I'm pretty sure Lamont will probably be dropping a video on that, you know, once he gets it in his hands. So I already know that. So yeah, that's it, man. Make sure y'all just come to my channel, check me out, Get the Strap. You know what I'm saying? We adding a bunch of new stuff all day, every day, man. That's what we do.
Silverback, put it out there again, Silverback. I didn't see it. I still didn't see it, Silverback. And I don't think nobody in the chat saw it either. I mean, nobody in the on the panel saw it either. Put it again, Silverback. You should have did what you just did. Highlight my name and then say the question. And that's one thing too, guys. If you guys don't put the @ on my name, when you put @ it shows me orange and it'll let me know that you're talking to me. When you guys just put Bo in there, it doesn't let me know, or I might not see it if you just put Bo in there. If you put @ Bo knows, then I'll see that you're talking to me. So again, I'm gonna actually start doing that in the beginning of the show. If you guys put @ Bo knows, I will see that you're asking me a question, or you want me to ask the person I'm interviewing a question. So Silverback, ask me the question again. I got you. On demand, you're next to DVD. Is there anything you want to say to the good people before I let them go? Anything about your channel? Anything that you want to ask Lamont before I let him go? Anything that you want to say before I let the good people go?
Just thank everybody for coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe to all us YouTubers, and thank you for having me on your panel.
Come on, man. You know you good. You coming back? Oh, you be back tonight, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Lamont, before I get to Jeb, Lamont, Silverback says, ask you, what is the best cell phone service plan out now?
That, you know, it's hard to answer that question without knowing how much data he needs. If he needs a lot of data, T-Mobile's unplanned is great. But if he doesn't need the data, there are so many other good lower tier companies that piggyback off Verizon, off T-Mobile, that piggyback off their networks. I would probably tell him, take a look at Unreal Mobile. That one's $10 a month, and they piggyback off of AT&T. You can bring any phone you want. But Verizon has something called Visual. That's the name of the plan. It is $40 a month for 5 gigs of data, unlimited talk and text, and you can use the phone international. And they don't tell people about it, but that's probably the best deal going. The only catch to that plan is you've got to have some form of an iPhone. But those are your best deals he can find out there right now.
Okay. I love it. I love it, y'all, when y'all do what I ask. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the chat. Phantom, you welcome. I had no problem with that. If you guys did not follow Phantom, go follow him over there on his channel. Also, Lamont, they asking you questions now. They must want to keep you on here. Strick and Sharon said, will you do live shows in the future?
Tell her absolutely at her request.
man, Strick and Sharon, boy, I'm about to have you start coming over here asking questions and make them do some stuff out the ordinary. He said he at your request, he got you. That's what's up, Strick and Sharon.
Tell Strick and Sharon, if she say jump, I'm gonna just say how high.
Somebody help me. Somebody please help me. That's what's up, y'all. The boom. Jug, anything you want to say to the people before I let them go? Any questions you want to ask Lamont? Will I see you tonight? That's my question for you. Your turn, Jed.
No, not too much to say. It was nice to meet you. I know it's a short time. Like I said, I'm at work, so I'm at the hospital and, you know, with my mom and stuff, so I can only jump in and out. I will be there tonight, full show. I'm off work right away, so I just got to drive home. I probably will have questions because I just subscribed to Lamonte's channel and I'm going to be watching videos because that's what I like to do. So I know something will come up then. Everybody else, it's the same old that you hear from me, the Juggernaut. Don't take life for granted. Kiss the ones that you love because tomorrow you can shut your eyes and never open them again. There's nothing that can be done. If God decides it's your path to take, it is your path to take. I'm blessed to be here. And love learning from everybody from Bo Knows to DVD King, Mr. On Demand, Show Enough, LJ. Much respect to you, big brother. I see you out there. I love hearing from him and everybody else. So, as I say, love, peace, and chicken grease.
Man, y'all, I love it when he says that, y'all. He just made me think about a breast from Popeyes every time I hear him say it.
Hey, but wait, I just want to say one thing to Juggernaut, just to let them know. For all you guys that don't know, make sure you guys, if we all have the same subscribers, but I'm gonna touch it on my show too. You know, I'm a big wrestling fan. This is one thing I am. I'm a very big wrestling fan, and with Roman Reigns being diagnosed with leukemia, hit home to the heart. And like I tell people, I'm very big on people that have cancer. I'm very big. Keep Juggernaut's mom in your prayers. Please do that. Please keep his mom and his family in you guys' prayers, because at the end of the day, it could be a loved one of yours that could be going through what this man is going through, what the next person is going through. So make sure you guys do please keep Juggernaut's mom and everybody else who you might know that has cancer, any type of fatal illness where they can't be here tomorrow. Make sure you keep them in their prayers. Please do.
Well said, D. Well said. And yes, Judd, you know you family, so she's in my prayers over here. Troop, Loop, Troop, anything you want to say to the good people before I let them go? Before I say my goodbyes to them?
Yeah, thank y'all for coming. Thank you for a good show. Smack that thumbs up before y'all leave, and we'll see you tonight.
Okay, and before I get to Lamont, I do want you guys to know it will be the reunion show of the 10 people that I already interviewed already. So majority of them I talked to, they will come on tonight at 7 Pacific time. And before my show, you guys know The Real and The Hammer have their show 7 Central tonight. So with them having they show tonight, they'll be 7 Central after their show. Then it'll be my show. So make sure you guys tune in to both if you're able to. I appreciate that. If you guys need help with your gadgets, they got you. After that, we gotta have a party on my show because I have those 10, and I also invited the 10 before them. If they want to be able to come in, they can come in as well. So Lamont, just so you know, once I get to 10, you'll be part of those 10 to come back to that next show that I have. So that way you're more than welcome to come. And then after that, when I have a reunion show and you see that I'm having a reunion show, and you can always come on the panel if there's room on there to come talk with the guys or talk with whoever or collab with whoever. And that's the biggest thing. That's another reason why I do a reunion show, so people can collab with other YouTubers. Lamont, you, sir, is there anything you want to say to the good people before I let them go? Is there anything you want to say to anyone that's on the panel? You want to ask anyone any questions? You want to say something to somebody in the chat? Any of that before I let them go?
The only thing I want to say is a couple of things. Like my man said, keep your loved ones close. You never know what could happen the next day. That's real big to me because, like I said, my background is medical, and I used to work in the hospital, and I would see it. Your loved one is there one day, and then you come in there the next day, and you don't know what happened. So cherish each day with those people. Don't stop learning. No matter how big you become, no matter how rich you are, you don't know everything. Always have an open mind to learning. I learn something new by talking to people. That's why I like doing interviews. Because there's always something you can take from somebody to add to who you are to get a life gain. And last thing I'll say, there's a YouTuber that YouTube is taking his channel down. I just dropped the video about it today. His name was Larry. His channel was called Black Photo. He was kind of a streaming YouTuber, but he did product reviews. He did all that good stuff. And YouTube took his channel down because, as I've talked to some of you all about in the past, YouTube is acting very funny about you showing people how to get APKs, Kodi add-ons that allow them to circumvent the system to get the content they want. YouTube is really not trying to have that anymore, which is another reason I'm encouraging all YouTubers that do this platform, start considering other avenues you want to go down as far as your YouTube channel is concerned. So reach out to Larry. Go check out the video I did for him. He was a good brother. He mentored me a whole lot. He helped me understand how to do YouTube SEO, how to be consistent. And they just yanked this channel down without asking. And because they deem a lot of the videos that you see in this platform as hacking, be careful because they will come yank your video. So just want to put that disclaimer out there for everybody.
Right. And you guys got to. Well, when you doing, well, me, I love that I'm doing different stuff on my platform. So some of the people that ask me to do certain things, I've noticed a lot of my stuff that has Kodi in it, I've got a lot of dings on them. So I have to go back and either take the Kodi out of my title or change it around. Even like now with certain people, when I'm interviewing them, I don't put Kodi in there.
Exactly.
Like when I interview you, UK Kodi 1, just because his name is UK Kodi 1, I got dinged for it. So I got to figure out how to change. I got to go back and change some of my stuff. But they is starting to go a little bit hard on it. But you always got to have a backup plan of doing different stuff. If you can't do different stuff to grow your channel, then, and that's the thing. Another thing Lamonte was telling you guys, you got to have different stuff that you got to bring to the table that's going to work for you, and that what people are going to be interested in. Just think about what you want to do. So I want to make sure before I do leave, I know you can't see the chat, but on demand or DVD, can y'all look to make sure I'm not missing nobody's question before we leave? I want to make sure I try to answer all questions before I leave.
No, I'm looking right now. I don't really see anything. You know,
as far as the question, right?
Yeah. As far as the question,
Daniel Glover says, "What is a volume booster?" This is what it is. It boosts your volume. A volume booster 3.9. That's what it is. You asking me because I know I put some boosters in my FILELINK. So if you asking me, that's what it is. If you can't get volume, or your volume is low, or your volume is not working right on whatever media player that you have or platform that you have, that booster will actually enhance your volume. Daniel Glover. Did I tell him right? Did I tell him wrong? Anybody got anything to add to what I just said about what a volume booster is?
Man, you hit the nail right on the head.
So within that, I do want to say to DVD, to On Demand, to Troop, to Judge, I want to thank them for blessing my panel. I want to thank them also for asking the man of the hour some questions. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate every last one of you guys for coming in, joining in, tuning in to see the man of the hour. My mods, I appreciate y'all. And I say then to Mr. Lamonte Type, that Mr. Sexy Tyson. Can you say sexy Lamonte Tyson? I do say I appreciate you for coming, blessing my panel with the knowledge that you have, that you gave to us about what you do on your channel. And also what you do not when you're not streaming as well. So I do appreciate you for that. I appreciate you for coming on, giving us your time. I appreciate you for that. And you guys, I'm gonna say this: y'all missed him last week when we supposed to came on, right? But when he came on today, when I'm ending my show, I'm quite sure when y'all go to his channel, y'all gonna say to me, Bo, when it comes to Lamonte Tyson, I need that. Deuces, y'all. Y'all have a good day. I will see y'all tonight.